Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy end of 2017 and happy beginning to 2018. This is my end of year message. And I struggled a bit. If any of you pay attention, I normally send this out a couple of days before New Year's Eve. And so this year I was struggling, wasn't really sure what I wanted our message to be about. What was the theme for this year? What did I want to say? I had no idea. But there was a meme that came through my Facebook timeline recently, and I don't know how many of you know that I'm a meme junkie. I save them constantly throughout the year because I like inspirational quotes and I like funny sayings and funny situations, things that make you giggle and make you laugh throughout your day. So this meme asked the question about 2017. It asked whether or not it was an asking year or whether or not it was an answering year. And so I don't like binaries, either or. There's always at least a third way. And most of the time, there's even more ways than that to consider a concept or something a question or that kind of thing, or find a solution. There's always at least three ways that you can look at something. But it's helpful. This question that the meme posed is helpful to help us pivot toward how to look at a past year or a year that's almost over, rather than looking at looking at a list of accomplishments or looking at a list of anything really. Take a wider shot and consider the theme of a time. And in this case, we're talking about a year. So were you planting this year? Were you getting soil ready to plant? Were you watering and nurturing, or were you reaping? And I think that's a good lens to look at what the year was like for you and describe it in that way and remember it in that way. For me, the year, if I had to choose between the two, the year was more of an asking year. And it seemed like that's what I was doing all of 2017, was asking and seeking and discovering and not getting a lot of answers, really. The answers I got were slow going. And there were many spans of time in between the answers, which could be a bit frustrating. It was frustrating and it was hard, but it was good. And so even though it was a bit painstaking, I knew that progress was happening. I also knew that there would be a timing to these answers. They're not going to come before their time. And so in that way, I'm a little excited and glad that 2017 is ending. Normally, I'm one that embraces a year and I try to put it in its perspective and in its place and move on from there. But I am happy that this painstaking process is over. I have a sense that as I move into 2018, it's not going to be the same situation. So that's really all I have to say. I don't have much more to say than that. The memes that follow me are some that came across my timeline in the last week or so. And so I wanted to share those with you. And so take from it whatever you have, whatever you will. Whatever speaks to you, take it. If it doesn't speak to you, keep it moving. But I want to share some thoughts with you that you may find helpful as you consider what 2017 was like for you, and as you consider what you would like 2018 to be. Best wishes to you all. I hope that 2018 is all that you need it to be. And I hope that as you reflect on 2017, that you find a way, a perspective that is helpful as you continue to go about your life and accomplish your dreams and goals. Happy New Year. Whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go, just remember how far you have come. Remember everything you have faced, all the battles you have won, and all the fears you have overcome. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person that walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Howard Thurman writes that the work of Christmas begins after December 25th. That's when we are to find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among brothers, to make music in the heart.